Renewable energy seen as the way to go for greener Tobago. HIV/AIDS research to start and children's rights promoted as Tobago celebrates Universal Children's Day.
Info
Update.
bringing you the latest
News, views, and reviews.
Along with responses
Comments and events
affecting you.
brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
The importance of renewable energy was the highlight for the private and public sector at the two-day Comprehensive Economic Development Plan 2.0 Symposium. Omadara Mills reports.
The CEDP 2.0 conference focused on the ways in which Tobago can achieve the goals under the mantra of clean, green, safe and serene. And one way is to increase the knowledge and use of renewable energy. The Chief Innovations Officer of Solaris Energy, Ted Mongal, explained some of the benefits of using this kind of energy.
The thing about renewable energy is you're creating it and you're using it in the same place that it is being made. You do not have to import anything. You have the sun here, you have the wind, you have the tide, the ocean currents, and you have the rain falling every now and again, which is in itself is a form of renewable energy.
Collaboration and becoming more self-reliant are the main ways in which the island's population can accomplish the objectives of the Comprehensive Economic Development Plan. I'm Omadara Mills for Info Update.
In 2012, UNAIDS estimated that about 1.8 million people in Latin America and the Caribbean were living with HIV. Now, as the region continues to improve the health of those living with the disease and reduce the number of new cases, countries have set new goals which they want to achieve by 2020. And Tobago is not being left behind. Caroline Wallace reports.
1990. These are the new targets established at the first Latin American and Caribbean Forum on the HIV Continuum of Care last year. It means that countries in the region have agreed to ensure more people know their HIV status, increase the number of people receiving antiretroviral treatment, and ensure that people who are living with HIV who have undergone successful antiretroviral therapy reach 90% by 2020. The Acting County Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Tiffany Hoyt, says that in Tobago, it first means doing research on what's the state of HIV numbers and treatment on the island.
We're just basically trying to get a complete picture for Tobago specifically. It's also ongoing in Trinidad, of course, but we're trying to get a complete picture of Tobago, of our resources, including the medication, etc., so then we can see what the gaps are that we need to fill.
New PAHO data estimate that for 2013, 70% of the people living in the Caribbean and Latin America with HIV know they're infected. About 66% have suppressed viral loads, and more than 800,000 were receiving antiretroviral treatment. The research will be a collaborative effort among the Office of the Chief Secretary, the Division of Health and Social Services, and the technical support from healthcare officials of the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. I'm Caroline Wallace for Info Update.
Children around the world are at risk. We see it every day on the World Wide Web. We read about it in the newspapers, and we see it on television. Children being abused physically, verbally, and mentally. So, as Tobago celebrated Universal Children's Day under the theme Stop Violence Against Children, those in charge of children's affairs wanted to ensure that children know that they too have rights. Manager of the Children and Family Services Department at the Division of Health and Social Services, Dr. Derek Forrester, says it's important for children to know their rights and when they're being violated.
the right to participate and the right to be heard, to name a few. And what we have been doing in Children and Family Services Unit, we have been collaborating with other stakeholders, namely the Child Protection Unit of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, and also the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago, so as to ensure that these rights are promoted and that our children continue to survive and to thrive.
Universal Children's Day was established in 1954 and is celebrated on November 20th. That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Davia Chambers, and you've been listening to Info Update.